guys, welcome back to Film Live at NAB 2015. I'm on the show floor and I went down to speak to Jeremy at Atomos to look at some interesting new updates to their current range of Shogun recorders. Here on the Atomos stand with Jeremy, and I believe you've got some interesting new updates to the software this time.
Yes, exactly. We've been working hard. We only shipped Shogun 4 months ago. We've got 15,000 users out there, and we've got a few features that we have finally put in, as well as some new features we've announced. So the big ones from our side are, we've put in cache recording pre-roll of 3 seconds in 4K, 10 seconds in HD.
So I heard someone talking about going back in time.
That's it, we're going back in time. Yeah, it's pretty cool when you know that you've got, even 3 seconds is an advantage. When you see something, you can hit record, and you've got it when you weren't actually recording. So that obviously chews a little bit more battery because you're recording the whole time, but I think in certain situations, sports, wildlife, documentaries, then it's going to be important. So that's the first one. The second one is time-lapse video, which I really love. You can say, 10 frames for every 3 minutes for an hour. And you can do that up to 10 times. The next one is the dropping of price of a Shogun. We've got like 90,000 users now, right, Ben? And those users have, a lot of them have multiple devices, like you. You're a Ninja, you've got a Samurai now, and they have all the batteries. They have all the batteries and adapters and everything that we put in the case every time. Jeremy, please don't give me any more accessories. I've got enough from you. So I'm like, okay, no problem. We got rid of all the accessories. We call it bare bones, Shogun bare bones, 1695. And then when I thought about it, I thought there's probably a lot of people who want that for the other products too. So we rolled it out across the line. Ninja bones, bare bones, 395.
I know for us, we've got a big box that's labelled Atomos with 100 plug adapters and battery chargers. The chargers are useful, but we've got...
A lot of it you don't use after you use it from the first product, right? Yeah. So I completely understand that, whereas before I thought I was not being true to my customer quality morals to not give those things in the box. So actually people are really happy, so I'm happy they're happy. It's all good. And then we do 795 for the Ninja Blade and Samurai Blade.
So say again, what's the price ranges from top to bottom?
Yeah, top to bottom, 1695 Shogun in bare bones. Bare bones Samurai Blade and Ninja Blade, 795 US, and then 395 US for the Ninja 2 bare bones, which I think is a steal. You know what the Ninja 2 really does for DSLRs, etc. So
time-lapse, that's great, and you have another feature there as well?
Yeah, we do. We've just announced a bunch of RAW implementations to go with our 3D LUTs, which is important, obviously, that both of those are there. So we'll be recording RAW from the FS series cameras, the FS7 and FS700, the Canon C500, ARRI Alexas, and the AJ Scion, which is pretty interesting because a lot of people want the DNX HR we've implemented. We're the first in the world to do that externally on a recorder. And obviously the RAW implementation, we need the RAW format from their sensor to be able to record RAW. So all the major camera makers and some of the new players, we're teaming up to help them out, recording some of the RAW footage.
So a couple of, I suppose, issues this came up. So we've been running around with the Ursa camera and a few of these kicking around. We were looking at using potentially the Shogun to record rather than onto the CFast cards, which are really expensive. But there's a bit of a compatibility issue at the moment.
So the SMPTE implementation of Atomos is the current standard, which was ratified 2 weeks ago. It's been in beta for a year and a half, so there's been enough time. The Ursa camera implemented a standard from a year and a half before that. So when Blackmagic updates to the current standard, then it'll work with the Shogun. It's really out of my hands, unfortunately.
But hopefully something that's going to be updated in firmware or something potentially.
I'm sure customers are requesting it.
Yes, they are. We've seen a few. Awesome. So what's... I know you're not going to say anything, but I'm going to ask you anyway. What's the kind of future? I think for certainly the Blade series, it would be nice to see something that combined... It's a mini Shogun essentially with HDMI, SDI, all kind of built into one system. Is that something we would potentially look?
Yeah, absolutely. However, right now, our theory is, and I'm getting more requests like this, so that just adds weight to that pile of requests. But our theory is monitoring 4K on an HD screen. You need a decent size. The Shogun is quite small for a 7-inch. It's a tablet size, and it's very lightweight. It only weighs 400 grams. At the moment, it's gaining momentum, but Shogun's doing very well. If we do that, we'll make sure that we ship, announce on the same day. Because I'm not doing this, Sony asked us last year to announce the Shogun early, and it was great. I mean, it was great buzz for us, but damn near killed me at the end of last year with all the requests from customers. So we don't want to do that again.
What about just even on the HD level, just sort of combining the Samurai and the Ninja blades into one universal device?
Could be. I don't know. It feels like that might be a, mixing and matching legacy products. I understand the request is there. I'll keep that on the table, Ben, in our next development meeting.
Awesome stuff. Well, as always, thank you very much for your time. Cheers. No worries.